are the sweetest looking thing. White. I thought it was always a white head, which made more sense, but blue's pretty, I guess. Is this a good view of these guys?
No, we never see this view of them.
I know.
See the tapirs.
Afternoon nap. What a life.
It has 5 legs.
5 letters?
Hello there. Hi there. She's walking around. Look at how pretty you are.
Oh yeah.
What is around him. So he knows already that none of you have any food for him. You did not have any mice in your pockets today. But he also knows if there's water in the room, if any of you have dogs and cats. He can actually smell the difference between predators, which is pretty awesome.
It's so beautiful.
That is how he learns.
They have had a pet. I know Peyton had it. His friend had
Oh,
a
they're
pet.
as pets?
Yes, as a pet.
It's really annoying.
University starts.
Susan, look at me.
I've got one more for you. Oh, I don't want to tease you, but you're so cute. It's a slimy spot. Hey, here you go. I'm not allowed to touch that.
So it's either the light.
Hi. What's your name? Hello.
So off you go.
What is your name,
Off you go.
sir?
I think I just throw like dirt in. So. Oh, it's beautiful.
What's his name?
Walker.
Come
back here.
Oh, he's giving himself a mud bath.
Yeah.
Is that what the other one did, Denise?
When I was at the cafe, she worked there. Okay? So she worked, you know, there was a bunch of workers, right? But I wasn't a friend of hers. I just knew that she worked there and sometimes our paths crossed.
Right.
So years go by.
Uh-huh.
I get married. I moved to Albany and moved to New Hampshire and come back. And I had my first child. And I had my second child. And I was like, well, my gosh. So TJ's an infant. Monica is like 3, TJ's like 1, and I'm like, I gotta get them to learn how to swim. I always
Oh,
say
yes,
the same.
yes, yeah.
So I go to the community
Oh,
college.
it was one of the back where you roll on your back or stuff, or
No, it was just a regular, like swimming.
Okay.
So I go there, and don't you dare post it.
Would be worth more than a pair of anything else.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, got it.
So the first person names a poker hand. The next person can either name a higher poker hand, or they can call BS.
Pair of kings.
Three kings.
Straight to 7.
Did you say straight sevens?
Straight to 7.
Straight to
Seven's the high guy.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the lowest straight.
Yes, but I don't think so.
Ooh, I got the 6.
Yeah, 3.
Yes.
Yes, we got it. We're good.
Ooh, wow.
Who won?
That was-
Walker?
Very good, Walker.
Yeah, you sit down.
What-
You sit down.
You said
flush.
3. What did you say?
Yeah, if you did,
Doesn't matter.
I would have done a flush of spades no matter what.
That was just big. I was
Straight to 7.
Straight to jack.
Straight to Jack. Straight to Jack. Straight to Jack.
Yeah, straight
Come on,
to
Doc
jack.
Holiday.
It'd be like
Jack.
7, 8, 9,
Jack
10,
10.
check.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Jack. So you could go higher. You could do straight to queen.
Yeah,
or
I'm gonna
king.
do straight to queen.
All right, that's a good idea.
I'm going to do straight to ace.
Flush of
Jeez.
hearts.
Flush and spades.
Oh my god. BS.
I don't have any spades. Card ace.
High card 8s.
Ace.
Ace.
Yeah, ACE. Ace.
High card 8s.
Move down.
I'm gonna say
Move down that way. Walker.
three of a
Walker.
kind 5s.
3 aces.
BS.
I'm probably screwed. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. 4
I
to 4.
start. High card ace.
Can you say high card ace and low card 3?
I'm gonna say pair of jacks.
Yes.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm
Oh my goodness.
What's going on?
I like the end game is so rough. I did because I lost. A pair of 10s.
Uh, 3 jacks.
Straight to 8.
BS.
Probably screwed.
No, you're not.
Okay. Alright. I would have been cool now if that had. Yeah.
Oh my.
Please be mindful. Who goes first?
Yeah, you go first. I hate this thing.
We're with a nationally ranked mathematician. And Walker.
And he has 5 and I have 5.
Okay. Those are a lovely set of pearls you have. Very nice.
You're amazing. gonna say 3 kings. I mean, at 3 kings. 3 tens.
3 10.
Yep.
Ooh, what a psych out.
Um,
The tension stick.
Flush of spades.
Oh my god.
You can cut it with a knife.
Oh shoot. Flush of spades means 5 spades.
Yeah.
You look like Luke Robitaille at a math competition. Just me.
Flush of spades. So I'd have to say 4 of a kind, or I'd have to say full house.
Yeah.
So you have to have. I'm gonna say BS. I had 2.
Four spades.
Oh!
Oh my Oh man, that was, I was so nervous when I saw the 4 spades.
You were like, I got it made.
Like, that's why I said I hated
I got
it,
it made.
because I had the plate net.
You almost could have done a flush to ace.
Yeah, I had,
You could have done a flush to
A
eight.
straight
eight.
flush,
Oh
yeah.
no, a straight flush.
that would have been insane though. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I
that
couldn't
wouldn't have
predicted
gone.
that.
No, you couldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was really,
Yeah.
really good.
I'm glad you started out high with 3 kings. With 3 kings, otherwise I probably would have been more conservative.
That is a
Yeah.
good hand.
Yeah.
Do you want me to be Satan, John, or do you want me to be Satan?
It's Seton.
Seton. Do you want me to be
Sure.
Seton? All right, I'll be Seton. All right, go, Griffin.
Hang out our banners on the outward walls. The cries still they come, our castle's strength. Will laugh a siege to scorn. Here let them lie till famine and the agu. How do you say that? Ague eat them up. Were they not forced with those that should be ours, we might have met them dereful beard to beard, and beat them backward home.
Ah,
What is that noise?
it is the cry of woman, my good lord. And
Are you Satan?
I said I was Satan, yeah.
Who am I?
We'll find a part for you.
I have almost forgot the taste of fears. The time has begun. My senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek, and my fell hair would, at a dismal treatise rouse and stir, as life weren't. I have suppled full with horror's direness, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once start me.
What the heck is going on right now?
I'll tell you. Let Mom tell us after the Seton.
Okay. And then Seton comes back in, and then you say,
Wherefore was that cry?
the queen is, my lord, is dead.
Oh my gosh! That's Lady Macbeth?
Lady Macbeth is dead. She went nuts. All right, so he's basically saying he's getting ready for war, and he's like,
This is
you
the
know,
quote.
I don't know what he's saying.
Oh, Griffin, you got to do this quote
I've
very
had
well.
my fair share of real
What is
horrors.
this?
Horrible
Is this
things are so
Yeah.
familiar to me they can't start. I've had such bad stuff happen. You can't mess with me now.
Okay.
Very
Yeah,
important.
see this book? Yes.
This next
that's
part is
awesome.
very important.
Oh,
I know.
Okay, ready?
Say, how the heck are you supposed to understand what you just read there? Okay.
All right.
Okay, Macbeth.
So here it goes. Dun, 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 dun.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Creeps in this pretty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Hour out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Enter a messenger.
Thou comest to thy tongue, thy story quickly.
All right, Walker, you be the messenger.
Wait, yeah, okay.
Gracious my lord, I should report that which I say I saw, but know not how to do it.
Well, say, sir.
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon, methought, the wood began to move.
Liar and slave.
Let me endure your wrath, if 't be not so. Within this 3 mile may you see it coming, I say, a moving grove.
If thou speakest false, upon the next tree shalt thou hang alive, till famine cling thee. If thy speech be sooth, I care not if thou dost for me as much. I poll in resolution and begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiend that lies like the truth. Fear not till Burnham wood do come to this Dunsinane, and now a wood comest toward Dunsinane. Arm, and out. If this which he avouches does appear, there is nor flying hence nor tarrying here. I gin to be aweary of the sun, and wish the estate of the world were now undone. Ring the alarm bell, blow wind, come rack. At least we'll die with harness on our back.
Oh yeah, they're just going to.
How about Aunt Susan does Seaward in the next one?
Okay.
And
Alright.
Macduff,
Who's
how about,
Malcolm?
so, I'll be Malcolm. How about Walker's Macduff?
Okay.
All right, so Malcolm.
Oh, I'm first?
Yeah.
Okay. Now near enough, your leafy screens throw down, and show like those you are. You, worthy uncle, shall with my cousin, your right noble son, lead our first battle, worthy Macduff, and we shall take upon it what else remains to do, according to our order.
You're Seward.
Fare you well. Is this a man or a woman?
Man.
Fare you well. Do we but find the tyrant's power tonight? Let us be beaten if we cannot fight.
Make all our trumpets speak, give them all breath, those clamorous harbingers of blood and death.
All right.
Okay,
Last
enter Macbeth.
They have tied me to a stake, I cannot fly, but bear like I must fight the course. What's he?
Yeah.
Okay. He that was not born of woman, such a one, am I to fear, or none?
All right, you want to be young Seward?
Yeah. What is thy name?
Thou'st be afraid to hear it.
No, thou.
What a Shakespearean sentence.
Though thou callest thyself a hotter name than any is in hell.
My name's Macbeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, abhorreth tyrant. With thy sword I'll prove the lie. Thou speaketh. They fight in young. Oh,
Okay. They fight.
I'm slain.
So you two are fighting?
Oh
Yep.
yeah, you're slain. Here
Sorry,
Alright.
sorry.
King, you're dead. I don't have to speak anymore. Praise God.
All right, Macbeth.
Thou wast born of woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by man that's of a woman born. Exit.
Enter Macduff. Macduff.
That way the noise is, tyrant, show face. If thou beest slain, and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghosts will haunt me still. I cannot strike at wretched kerns, whose arms are hired to bear their staves. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword with an unbattered edge I sheave again undeeded. There thou shouldest be, by this great clatter, one of greatest note, seems brooded. Let me find him, fortune, and more I beg not.
Okay. Enter Malcolm and Seward.
I'm Malcolm.
I'll be Seward. This way, my lord, the castle is gently rendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The noble thanes do bravely in the war. The day almost itself professes yours, and little is to do.
We have met with foes that strike beside us.
Enter, sir, the castle. Alright, where are we here?
MacBeth.
Oh, scene 8? I didn't know it was scene 8. Okay.
All right.
Last scene.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword, whiles I see lives the gashes do better upon them?
Turn, hellhound, turn.
Of all men else I have avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Foul bloodier villain than terms can give thee out.
Boom! Have it up.
James.
That's your chance. Yeah. Look at poor Katie. Katie's like, oh no, they're not fighting all day. Macbeth.
Thou losest labor. As easy mayst thou the entrenchant air with thy keen sword impress, as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of a woman born.
Despair fie charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
C-section.
Ooh, I guess so.
Yeah, it doesn't work in the 21st.
Ouch.
What a C-section.
Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of a man, and be these juggling fiends no more believed, that palter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield, fie coward, and live to be the show and gaze of the time. We'll have thee, as our rarer monsters are, painted on a pole and underwrit, here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse. Though Burnham would be come to Durnestein, and thou opposed being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield, lay on Macduff, and damned be to him. That first cries, hold enough!
I'm just fighting and slaying.
Macduff is slain. Macduff is dead. Alright, retreat, flourish, enter. Drum, colors, yeehaw. Okay, Malcolm. Who's Malcolm, John?
I would the friends we miss were safe arrived.
Some must go off, and yet by these I see, so great a day as this is cheaply bought.
And Susan.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Ross.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, that was
Okay, Macduff is missing and your noble son, Susan.
And Ross.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived but till he was a man, and the witch no sooner had his prowess confirmed in the unshrinking station where he fought, but like a man he died.
Then he is dead?
Aye, and brought off the field. Your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth, for then it hath no end.
Had he his hurts before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then, God's soldier be he. Had I as many sons as I have hairs, I would not wish them to a fairer death, and so his knell is knolled.
He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
he's worth no more. They say he parted well and paid his score. And so, God be with him. Here comes newer comfort.
Enter Macbeth.
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold, where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free. I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's pearl, that speak my salutation in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland.
Hail, King of Scotland!
Oh, King of Scotland.
We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves, and make us even with you, my thanes and kinsmen. Henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do, which would be planted newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad, that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who, as 'tis thought, by self and violent hands, took off her life. And what needful else that calls upon us, by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time, and place. So thanks to all at once, and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.
We're done? That was the end?
Yay! Thank you. Can we acknowledge our Macbeth? Bow, please.
Macbeth.
Seward and Ross.
And Ross.
No, she
No,
was,
I
oh,
was Ross.
Ross.
I was Ross and I was somebody else.
Seton.
yeah, Seton or somebody, yeah.
Younger Steve.
Okay.
Macduff.
Macduff.
I killed my brother.
I'm dead.
How's your chance?
Congratulations, everyone.